It's the 40th anniversary of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, The Secret of the Ooze. If you can tell, I just got back from watching that screening. It's only here for the weekend. Um, it's my first time rewatching it in theaters because I've seen it plenty of times on TV, but the first time watching it in theaters again, and it was so magical and reminiscent. The movie itself, we'll dive into here in a second, but I want to dive into something first that I wasn't aware of. At the head of the movie, the coolest part of the whole experience, there's a little a short film basically with a discussion with co-creator Kevin Eastman as he's discussing some of the lore and the background regarding the creation of the Ninja Turtles. But while he's talking, there's a almost fan film that's playing cohesively with it in this snippet as he's drawing characters very reminiscent of The Last Ronin. And then when the film starts playing, you've got a turtle fully decked out in Last Ronin gear, which was freaking great. I got to tell you, even though you could tell it was like low budget, the vibes were everywhere it needed to be. And hopefully this was a glimpse of The Last Ronin. I know it's been in talks. It was in play and then they said it wasn't. Now it's back in play. But if this is just a preview of what we have to see, please let it happen. The choreography, the fight choreography was fucking amazing. The costume, even again on that budget, looked great. Along with the fight scenes with our foot soldier, that shit was epic. It was a really short film. I'd say maybe 5 to 10 minutes, I think. But it was amazing. Again, such a cool little short film. And I really hope that they bring The Last Ronin to life and make it look like that. Like, it had a really good vibe. Anyways, that aside, please make it happen. Please make it happen. Back to the movie at hand. Secret of the Ooze is a great sequel. It cannot surpass the first movie at all. And the reason behind that is the second one clearly leaned more into the cartoon aspects. It was campier, it was leaned more on fun and humor, and that displays throughout the whole movie. The movie itself is pretty damn short. Like, it's a quick, I think, hour and 20 minutes, hour and 15 minutes. And you can tell by the pace of the movie too. The movie feels very rushed from point A to point B. It gets just pushed, but it's a fun movie in what it is. Just campy, goofy shit. I do wish we would have kept the vibes of the original. The original had a little bit of humor and camp, as it should. Again, it's the Ninja Turtles, but it was darker, more reminiscent of what the comic book itself was. Either way, I loved it. I love rewatching it. I rewatch it and binge the whole series every chance I get. It was cool again to see it in the big screen, hearing Ninja rap in the freaking full audio, and just the whole experience overall was cool. And then being surrounded by fellow Ninja Turtle nerds was awesome also. It's always cool when they bring these back out. I don't know if I'm gonna jump on the bandwagon for when the third one comes out, because the third one was weak sauce, but I gotta say the second one, very, very magical. We had a new April O'Neil in Paige Turco. All our April O'Neils have been gorgeous. I can't pick one over the other, to be quite honest. I don't know. They're all awesome. One of the funnier aspects I always found humorous as I'm rewatching it today is when the Turtles are talking with Kino. Again, our Turtles are supposed to be 15. They always refer to him as a kid, and Kino's probably as old, if not probably a little older than our Turtles, and to pass along that he's a kid and kind of dismiss him in that way, I thought was pretty funny. The movie lacked Casey Jones. I think that would have been a great addition to it. Fight scenes weren't too bad compared to the first one. The choreography wasn't too bad. I wish that they would have had more extensive fight scenes with Toka and Raza. Like, that would have been really cool. That fight was way too short. Even the fight with Super Shredder, like, that was hella short. The fights with the foot soldiers were cool. That's where really a lot of our scenes shined. But Kino stole the show from the Turtles, which is a shame. That it should have been backwards. And I know Kino was in place of Casey Jones, but having them all together would have been really cool chemistry and really fun to watch, to be quite honest. Especially when you throw in April and other factors. But again, fun movie. If you get a chance to watch it this weekend, please do. It's a blast in theater. Again, you know what you're getting into if you're familiar with the franchise and the movie. It's just a reach watch. But to be able to watch it in a big screen, big ups. If you've seen it, please let me know down below. Until the next Alertment Nerds, appreciate it.